check. No, you can't. Oh, yeah, you can. Guys, oh my god. I am sorry. I'm like literally almost 3 hours late on my stream today. For good reasons. Holy shit. God. Yeah, because today, what happened today, the thing that has happened now multiple times, I. Hi, Miguel. No, I come into my stream or in my Streamlabs, and everything is fucked up. Everything. Like, my camera source is completely gone, and it's just like, dude, it was fucked up. And I've been sitting here for like 45 minutes now trying to resolve all this shit. And it's kind of the same as it was. Oh my god. So, sorry about that. That's crazy. That's so crazy. So I had to, yeah, again, I had to add a whole new web camera source. Look at my hair is all fucked up. Because I just got out of the shower. Damn, man. Nothing but issues with this stupid Streamlabs. I can't believe it. That pisses me off. Did you see that? But it's all okay because everybody, my friend Miguel helped me, and thanks. And because of him, I will be able to be okay. These problems won't be much longer, hopefully. So I'm excited about that. Oh my god, fucking. Because as soon as my computer, I wonder, is that dust or what is? Yeah, it looks like dust. As soon as my computer becomes this evolutionary thing that's hopefully gonna happen now, as soon as that happens, I can use the Twitch app instead of the fucking Streamlabs. Hopefully. So, look at the little girl. And then of course I haven't been sleeping because that little one has been keeping me up all night long. Clawing at the walls, clawing at all my stuff. I have to keep stopping her from doing that stuff, and it's just like this week has been very fucking stressful for me. I'm just gonna say that. I'm like tired as fuck. Look at my face. I'm like like a fucking zombie. Clean my whole house today. I had to. Then I had to sit with my brother because now these things about fumigating the house and what do you call it, remodeling the house, those are really becoming reality now. So we had to sit there for an hour or plus and discuss our plan and all that shit. So yeah, I'm tired. Work has been slow, so that doesn't really help. I mean, it helps that doesn't add to my tiredness, but it adds to my like fatigue in another way, because it's so boring at work, and it's just like so oh wow, shit, I use TurboTax. I do all that on there. It's so easy. And that's the thing. I have my own business, and I put in all my costs, literally, like, exact amounts of money, how much I spend on stuff, and they don't care. They didn't pay me anything back or nothing. It's like, wow, I didn't get jack shit out of spending like fucking. I mean, I came up with, what was the number? Like, I think it was somewhere between 3 and 5 grand that I spent that whole year on my company, and they don't give a shit. Wow, that's a lot. Damn. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I really wish there was more of a, getting something out of it. Oh, for tax credit? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm just glad I made it. I'm probably not going to be on here for very long tonight because I still got to work tomorrow and it's already so late. But at least I made it on. And yeah, I want to talk about this, like, how Miguel came to my house and took, like, opened up my computer, literally opened it up and looked at it and looked and found the problem pretty much. And it's like, and it's solvable. And it's reasonably priced solvable, right? It's not an $800-$900 investment that I have to do. So this is just going to be, I'm going to change the name of it, you know, because that's not going to be what it is. But I'm going to have to think about it. But, you know, whatever I'm going to use as my goal, you know, maybe, I don't know, an amp, a guitar amp, because I don't have one. See, I already figured it out. Which that's not going to have to be $900. That can be cheaper than that. So maybe I reach my goal faster that way. But, yeah. So I really want to say, really, shout out to Miguel, and I'm so appreciative. I've been thinking about nothing else. I've been just thinking about, oh my God, we're probably gonna get my computer fixed. Oh my God. And I told my brother all about it. And when I told my brother that I only had like a 4 GB RAM, my brother's like, oh my God, I didn't know. Like, that's really shitty. I'm like, I know, dude, because like I said, the package. I wish I still had the box. I knew I threw away the box, but on the box it stated that was at least 16 RAM it said on there. At least. I would have never bought anything below that. So it's like, you know, I know my way. I know that. So when everybody's like, your RAM is shit, it's like, there's no fucking way. Nope, there is. They lied on that fucking box. Like, I'm not kidding. They lied. Yes, I don't have a guitar amp at all. I use the little Vox one right here. Did you remember seeing that yesterday on my desk? That's the one that Draven used to perform, and that's the only one I have. And I mean, if you know, if I got to use that, I got to use that. But I would like to have a full one, big one at least. Feels a little unprofessional playing with that little thing. But I will, I don't care. But yeah, that's then I'm just gonna make that my goal, So I'm gonna change that around in there a little bit. So Katana. Well, for shows for now, I'm gonna be using the crate or either a Marshall amp or crate amp that Draven has. I'm gonna be just using that. Oh, cool. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm just gonna be using the yeah. I can imagine, or I can't. I don't know. But yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna be using. It's probably just a little easier if I just use the ones that we have here, because he has like 3 amps. Like he's got like 2 full stacks. So let me borrow one. Fuck's sake, of course. He's going to. But I want to have my own one. My own, like, now that I have my own guitar, which I feel so positive and happy about. Now I want to have my own amp too. And then I'm set up. Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna make this, my goal then to be able to save money for that. Yeah, and I mean, it's maybe not, but it's such a nice thing. So I gotta say, like, the full stack was like given to him by our other guitar player that we haven't heard from, and it's like, dude, he gave that to him, and Draven was like, "What? You're just gonna? No, you can't just give that to me." And he's like, "No, I don't care. I want you to have it. Here, have it." I mean, pretty much brand spanking new, just gave it to him. Like, you're my friend, man. Like bromance and shit, however that works. But yeah, and because he's such a fucking awesome guy, and it's such a shame that we haven't heard anything from him. So I don't know. It's really crazy. That's why it doesn't even make sense, because we had no issues. We were all good friends and getting along great and everything. So I don't know. He probably just has a lot going on.
This little girl here, she's been really bothering me. Look in the camera, littles. Look at the people. You don't see people. You're such a bothersome girl.
Driving me up the wall, or literally driving herself up the wall and then bothering me. I cannot sleep. Littles. She's so cute. With her little cone. Oh my god. When she got the cone on, oh my god. She was like, she didn't lift her head. I lift her head. I'm like, you gotta lift your head. You can't. She's just like, and then 30 minutes later, she walked around like she's always worn this thing. Poor girl. Yeah, but she's healing good there on her little scar. Or her little cut is healing quickly, so she'll be out in a few days, you know. They say 2 weeks to try to make sure, but I'm pretty good at looking. I mean, I have so many cats. I know, I know kind of what it's supposed to look like, the incision. And when I can see that, the certain way, it looks a certain way at some point where you can tell, you're just like, oh, okay, that's okay. She can go outside. So hopefully maybe Friday already. I don't know, though. She's healing quickly. That's a good thing because she's a baby, so her skin, it all regenerates itself really fast, but so I'm hoping maybe Friday so that maybe this weekend I can actually fucking sleep. Damn it, man. I am so tired every morning because also I have to wake up now every morning at 7:15, which is like 2 hours before I have to get up, almost 2 hours before I have to get up, to give my other cat her medicine. And I still have like 5 days of that. And I'm just like, oh, God.
But I love these bears, and I will do anything for these little bears.
Oh, wow. She's actually chilling, not moving around like a squirmy worm. God.
You want a beer? No, you
don't. Yeah, she's ready to go outside. She's out of her pain medicine now, which she doesn't need. She had it for the first 3 days. She was good. I just right in her mouth. Everything good. Right, little girl? I'm just glad I got this over with. No. I'm so tired. I don't want to. I just want to sleep. It's weird when I put my earplugs in and I sleep like a dead person. I wake up like like I'm dead. I freak out. It's so crazy. That's how hard I sleep when I have my earplugs in and I'm not bothered by anything. Like sometimes I'm like purposely not putting them in because I don't want to wake up so scared. Like I feel like I'm fucking dead. Isn't you guys know what I'm talking about, or is this something that I'm fucking crazy? I sleep so deeply that I scare myself awake. It's fucking nuts, dude. It's nuts. Because it really is that since my mom passed, deep sleep has not been. And that's been 7 years now. And it's like, so for the last 7 years, I've never had a real deep sleep. Then I started taking vitamins because I was like, oh, maybe they'll help me. And I think Promethean was the one that got me on that. I started taking vitamins. I mean, I was always taking my like my daily women's gummies, whatever. I just do it. Yeah, my face. Or her face. I don't know which face you're talking about. But then I started taking the B12s and the vitamin D. You see people leaving my fucking room because they're bored with my bullshit talk, but whatever. I started taking the B12 and my sleep improved. My sleep definitely improved. I can feel, but still not. But now I know what is the problem. I am just a very light sleeper and I need the noise canceled. I need the fucking noise canceled out. I need to wear earplugs when I sleep, because if I just hear the slightest noise, then I will wake up, and I will be just kind of like awake. Like you're sleeping, but you're awake. I don't know how to explain it. Like you're not actually fucking out, and that's how it is for me. And it's fucking like so. At night, I can't put the earplugs in when I go to sleep at night because I like to hear the TV very low when I try to go to sleep. So I can't really control that. But when I take my naps now, I fucking, like, sometimes I take a nap, then I put my earplugs in during the day. I don't need the TV, because I don't know, it's a comforting thing. When I just lay in the dark and with no sound, it's just kind of like, I can hear my own brain, like, ooh, you know what I mean? So I need to have some kind of sound. It's always been like that because I come from a family where there was always sound around too. Not very much chaotic or turmoil, but there was always like something going on. My mom would have the TV on even so nobody's watching and we're just doing shit. So I'm kind of just used to that. That's how I fall asleep. But it keeps me from not being able to sleep also, though, right? Because then the TV keeps going, but my body's trying to sleep. So I have to learn to flip from Hulu to Netflix because Netflix stops at some point. Are you still watching? And that's perfect because I'm asleep and the TV stops and then it's perfect. But if I'm asleep and the TV keeps going, then I'm still not really asleep. And Hulu doesn't have that. Hulu will just keep going all night long. So I have to flip that back to Netflix. See how many fucking stipulations there are just so I can have a normal sleep where men just fucking put their head down and they're out. That's it. Not me, dude. Not women. Women are like, we have this whole thing that we have to do so we can sleep. But I know now. I know now what to do. So during the day, when I take my nap after the thrift store or whatever, earplugs, sleep. Fucking crazy. But I bought these earbuds too that I'm thinking like, yeah, that's good. See, my brother sleeps like that too. Draven's like that too, and even Necro. I mean, I can fucking drop shit accidentally, and these, nothing. They just like, the door, they don't even slam the door, but the door just goes click, click, and I'm like, and it's in the hallway, but I'm fucking wide awake. Are these idiots doing a fucking basketball out there again? As soon as I hear the fucking one ball, I'm like, up. Yeah, I know you said that. That's fucking nuts. That's fucking wild, dude. That's wild. That's Zagros is like that. Zagros does that. He sleeps like 4 hours and he says after 4, look at her, she's going crazy. Look at her. Little sleep. She can't do anything because the cone. But she's holding on to my hand. No, but Zagros tells me, he's like, oh, I sleep like 3-4 hours. Wake up, I'm totally refreshed. I'm like, what? Probably because you have a really deep sleep, so you don't have to put in the hours, right? I have to put in the hours because my sleep is not so deep. You know what I mean? That's what I'm almost thinking it is. Almost dropped my fucking drink.
Littles, please stop. You're going crazy. You're trying to attack. You can't attack. You can't, little girl. You can't attack.
Then she'll be trampling on my head. Then she'll be fucking licking me in my biting me in my nose, and then her tooth gets hooked right in my nostril. I mean, and I'm just like, get the fuck off of me. Then she starts climbing up the fucking curtains. Then I gotta grab her by her neck and shake her. Stop it. And then she's like, oh, she's looking at me right now. She's learned now. She learned very quickly. I did that like 2 or 3 times where I grab her by her neck. I don't hurt her, but I'm a little forceful. I hold her a little bit and I shake her real quick. I say, stop it, And then she looks at me. And now she's already understood that after I did that like 2 or 3 times. And I just say, in a little bit of a voice, and she'll look at me and be like, oh shit, okay. And then she'll walk away. Just like my other cats. They're very quick learners. I don't know if people are always like, cats, my cats, they know exactly when I tell them no. They know the word no for sure.
Right, Littles? Say out, Littles.
She's, look at her. She's so cute. She has these huge ears. It's hard to see in the camera. But she has like these huge ears that are so way too big for her little tiny head. It's weird. Like a bat. And now she's going crazy. Now, don't go too crazy with your little thing down there. Let me see. That looks good. Mm. What? How did that escalate to that? I will chop up the gator. I will never feed my cat. I will never. That's fucking. I'm mad as hell. I can be mad as hell at my cats, but. Nope. Look at her. But she's gentle. She's not. She doesn't hurt me.
This little girl does not taste good for a gator. Gator won't like her. She's a stinker. She's a little stinker girl.
Yeah, it's disgusting. I hate fucking litter boxes. I know it's a joke. I know. But it's like, I can't wait until she goes out again. The only cat can be in here now is Skinny, because she's just a good cat. She just lays there all day and sleeps. She doesn't do anything else. She's good with the litter box, and she's just a good cat. But this cat here, she also doesn't cover up her stuff in the litter box. So I pretty much have to clean immediately after she goes, because she doesn't cover it up, and it stinks. Fucking hate litter boxes. Pet peeve. Of course.
My little girl, we can't do that. We can't do that to the little girl. She's so cute.
I do think about these things, so weird things, like, and not in anger at all. Like, don't get the wrong idea, but sometimes it's like when I pet her, I just grab her whole head, right? Because her whole head is so small, fits right in my hand, and I just hold her whole head, and I'm just like looking at her. I'm like, dude, if I wanted to, I could literally just crush her skull in my hand right now. That's how fragile these little things are. You know what I mean? They're so fragile, and then it makes me want to even like protect them even more. You know what I mean? When I think about how easily they can be harmed, you know? Oh, she's loving this right now. Now she's sleeping. Yeah, you know, it's like I hold that head, and I'm like, you are trusting me right now not to do that, and that's huge, you know, because another person probably couldn't hold her head like that, you know. I mean, everybody can pet her, but she's particular. All my cats are, right? I can do more with all my cats than other people can do with my cats. You know, they're friendly and stuff, but my cats trust me more than they trust other people. So,
you almost just fell, little. What are you doing?
So, just looking at the mouse. Oh, you can see it on the other camera.
You love it, little girl? You gonna try to get it or what? You're not gonna.
Oh, that reminds me. There's the two of you in here. So I'm gonna send you both a picture now. A picture that my brother sent me today. And I don't know how to feel about it. But even his face in the picture is so fucked up. So I'm gonna show you that. Okay. Sent to Promethean. It's and I was not really happy about this picture. Fucking asshole. You guys will see. Yeah, exactly. Look at his face in the picture. He's literally looking at my brother's soul like, look at me. Look at what I did. Fucking. My brother said, meanie. What did he say in German? He said, he murdered a bird, this meanie. And I'm like, oh my fuck, dude. What the fuck? Asshole cat, man. Such a pretty bird, too. No, I can't. There was already something smelling underneath the house, and I have a feeling that it was the baby possum. Because the other night, I opened my back door, and I have 3 steps there. And often there are possums all the time, like sometimes 2 or 3. Never raccoons, really, but always possums. And they'll be hanging out there, with the cats, and they'll be eating the cat food with the cats, no problems, They don't fight nothing. But, so I opened the back door, and literally this possum was not on any of the steps down. It was literally right by the door. So I opened the door, and he or she, it was she is just as shocked as me because, I didn't expect it. So I was like taken aback, right? And I'm like, whoa, okay, it's a possum. And she looks at me like that too, like, oh, it's a human, and I'm like, okay, and then she just kind of waddles off. She's not scared. Now she knows, okay, she probably knows my scent, because I live there. So she waddles off and goes downstairs and goes around to go underneath the house, and I'm like, oh, that's so cute, and the cats are just like looking up, like, yeah, we know her, chill, no problem. But what is that behind her that I see? She has a tiny baby behind her. It was only like this big. It looked like a giant mouse. Cause it had like big ear. It was so adorable. I couldn't believe that was her baby, but it was her baby. I thought it was a totally different creature. Cause it didn't even really look like a possum because the ears were so big. Hi, Florida Metal. And it made this weird noise. It was like yeah, so weird. But it went with the mommy down there, and the mom was like, okay. And then I saw her again, like a few minutes later. I looked out there again, and she was walking in the grass, and the baby was like attached to her belly and hanging off her belly. I could see it from behind, like, and I was like, oh, okay, but something's been smelling underneath the house, not like really crazily smelling, so whatever it is small. I really hope it's not the little baby possum that they killed, because they get along with the possums. They don't. You know who didn't get along with the possums? The dogs. My dog, he murdered 2 rats. He found 2 rats literally and murdered them, and brought them onto the porch. And I think he killed a possum one day because there was like big fluffy hair all over the yard. And then the one time we had one time Draven found a possum dead somewhere in the yard. I don't know what occurred there. The next time there was a raccoon. Literally, this is Draven telling me this because I didn't want to go back there and see it because I felt so fucking bad because this creature really suffered. Because what happened was that this raccoon, it was a giant raccoon, a big ass raccoon, climbed onto my fence and got stuck on top of the fence. Possibly because the cats were at him or because the dogs or whatever, or her, I'm not sure. And died there hanging over the fence. Maybe starving to death, or I don't know what happened, like bled out on the fence or whatever, and was stuck up there and it just hang there and died there. And I felt so fucking horrible about that, because I'm like, damn, I would have saved this creature, but so Draven collected him and put him in this basket. We have like our basket, and we named him Frank. We named the raccoon Frank, or Draven named him Frank. And we have this certain basket where we collect the dead animals that we find and let them decompose there, and then we use the bones. So I have snake skins galore, right? There's constantly dead snakes in the yard, most of the time babies, which just makes me feel so bad. I actually saved a baby snake one time. The black snakes, they don't bite, they don't do anything, they're small. And I took the snake and I threw it, or I think I put it by the church or something so it could just away, because I had a gash there, and I'm like, damn, I know the cats are fucking with it and trying to kill it. But a lot of dead snakes, and then the dead birds, and then oh my god, guys, I can tell you fucking stories over stories. My one cat, Freya, she tried to fucking kill a squirrel, and it was so fucked up, because I watched the whole thing from beginning to end. I'm watching her, and she's sitting there, and she's my little huntress. She wants to kill them, she wants to catch them, she wants to do all that shit. She's watching that squirrel, and these squirrels, they taunt my cats. They are real assholes. So that one squirrel keeps on like going down and twitching its tail and looking at Freya, right? And is coming down real close and looking at her, and she's like down there at the bottom of the tree, and this squirrel keeps on going up and down, but every time coming closer down the tree and closer to Freya, right? And at some point, fucking Freya took the opportunity and attacked the fucking squirrel and got him or her, and it was just like how that shit then goes, fucking, because it's going fucking crazy, and I'm fucking screaming because my cat's scared now because I'm just screaming. I'm like, Freya, no, and I run over there. Because I was at the door, and it was at the end of the yard, right? So I had to run over there. And I was just like, Freya, no! And I run over there, and just in time, I literally was able to get in there, and in that fucking... was able to grab her out of there, and the squirrel ran off. And fucking here comes Draven out the door, fucking, what's going on? What happened? I'm like, and I told him, he's like, oh my god, all I hear you say is scream Freya. I'm thinking something is wrong with Freya. I'm like, no, nothing's wrong with her. She's just trying to kill a fucking squirrel. And I saved the squirrel, so I was like, oh, thank fuck. And then the other time, now that was a crazy ass fucking thing that happened there. Because what are you doing? No. You see that little paw? You see that paw there? Stop it, Littles.
Littles, please stop. Look at the camera. Wave and say hi.
Littles, what are you doing? She's staring at me. So that other time, that's a while ago, when Frigga and Freya were like a year or so old. They were pretty fresh. So I'm in the yard, and I'm just doing whatever. You want to go down, Littles? I gotta let her down. And I'm sitting there on my chair, and it's must have been a nice temperature outside, because during the summer, like from now on until next year, except for the last 2 days, because it's been cool outside, which has been nice as fuck. But that's not gonna happen again until next year. So from this time on until October, I only come out because of Samhain, but until probably December, I will not leave this house until I go into another building. I will not go outside into the area because it's too hot. I cannot do it. It kills me. So, but I was sitting outside, and my cat Frigga and Freya, they are very they're mostly out back, right? Because they were the latest of the cats that came to me, besides Björn and now Diana, okay? But at the time, they were the latest that came. So they were not really so connected with my other cats. I guess they didn't really feel welcome. The other cats didn't really like them being around so much, but it wasn't such a problem. But it was just like, okay, the other cats are more in the front on the porch, and then these two are in the back. And that's where Björn always dwells now too. So most of the time, but they kind of flip around. But anyway, I'm sitting there, and I hear birds in the trees, right? Because I have a lot of trees out back, beautiful, right? Trees, and there's birds, and there's squirrels, and everything is there, and the birds. But suddenly these birds getting a little bit loud and a little crazy, And I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? Why are the birds like that? Frigga and Freya are down, they're on the ground. They're looking up into the trees because they're realizing too there's like this fucking ruckus in the trees. And the birds are going crazy. I'm like, what's going on up there? And I look up there and there's literally two little birds. I guess they gotta be like, what, robins? Those are the little birds or whatever, like about that size. Very small. And they're just going at it. They're just flying at each other and they're just going at it. They're fighting, right? And I'm like, I can't believe I'm witnessing this right now, right? There's always something crazy that's happening in my backyard that I'm witnessing that other people be like, what the fuck? I'm like, I know. So these birds are fighting and they start, like I said, they start to get at each other. So one will be on the fucking tree trunk here and the other one here, and then they go like this, and then they stand there and then they go like this. Well, they started yeah. They started all the way on the top of the tree and pretty much worked their way down fighting, right? Until they were about, I would say, maybe like 4 feet or so above the ground fighting, right? And you guys, you will not fucking believe this shit. They're fighting and they're in flight, and fucking my cat Frigga jumps up fucking from her standing position fucking 4 feet and yanks one of the birds in mid-flight and drops down and has the bird in her mouth. And I fucking run right over. I was like, Frigga, let her go! Let her go! Like freaking the fuck out, and I grab her and I'm shaking her. Let her go! And then she let the bird go. And the bird was so in shock. The bird sat there on one of the tree branches and just stared at me for minutes. And I went over there and I was like, hey. The bird's like looking at me like this, and I'm like kind of trying to check if it's hurt, But at some point it almost seemed like the bird was like, of course it was in shock or something like that, but it almost felt like then at some point it was kind of giving me a thankful look. Like it was looking at me like, are you responsible that I'm not in pain and suffering right now from being murdered by a predator? You know what I mean? But it was insane. If I would have had a camera and then in slow motion, it was literally these birds are fighting here, and here comes Frigga and just grabs the bird in mid-flight. I'm like, what the fuck? Crazy, dude. Crazy as shit. These cats they can do shit that is unbelievable. But, yeah, and I saved that. Bird. And then, of course, lizards. Constantly. Lizards run underneath the fucking door into the house because they're being attacked out there, and they're trying to hide in my house. And then sometimes that's fine. They hide somewhere, and I see him, and then I'm like, Draven, because Draven is very good with lizards. He's a fucking lizard guy. So he'll just grab them, He'll just grab them and bring them outside. But I'm kind of like, if they flinch, I flinch. I don't know why. It's weird. I'm weird like that. Because I'm not scared or nothing. I'm not gross. I think they're cute and awesome. But it is weird when they flinch, I flinch. And then I don't catch them. But he just grabs them and he brings them outside in a safe place. Or fucking that little one right here. She had one in her mouth and it's food time. And I'm putting the bowls out there for food. And she comes over there and she has a fucking lizard in her mouth. And she drops it into the food bowl and starts eating the cat food. And next to it is the lizard in the food bowl. And that was a big ass lizard. I catch them. They're playing with them. The lizards play dead. I'm like, let him go. And I fucking take a leaf, and then the lizard goes on the leaf, and I carry, oh my God. They have him in their mouth. I shake them. Let him go. Yeah, I know that. And you know what, Promethean, that's so true too, because I think about that too, because, they act on instinct. That's their instinct to do, and I just fucking block that out for them, and I feel so bad about it, but I just, like, I cannot. Chicken? We have those too. No, it's not that. I don't know what it is. It's just kind of like, I think it has a lot to do with, I feel it's the same principle that I talked about earlier with the cat. It's like grabbing these animals. They're so squishy and soft, and I'm so scared that I'm going to grab that motherfucker and just squish it accidentally. I cannot deal. You guys know I talk about this all the time. I tell you, fucking dogs are brutal as shit. But I talk about this all the time. When it comes to humans, I don't like. There's like no regard. Like honestly, it's very hard for me to be empathetic or sympathetic to a human in pain or something like that, because it's like you probably fucking deserve it. You know what I mean? But when it's an animal, I'm just like, there's no way you fucking deserve it. There's nothing you do that will make me think that you deserve it, because nothing is out of hatred or intentional to hurt anything. It's all instinct, and it's all a fight for survival. So,
Littles, you want to come back up again? Come on in.
oh my god, Littles, can you help a little bit? You just dropped it. Look at her. She's just hanging herself. Like, carry me.
Littles, look at the camera and say hi. Look up there. Look. Good girl, Littles. Littles.
But yeah, it's just... Oh, thank you, Naomi. Appreciate you.
Say hi to Naomi.
Look how annoyed she looks. She's letting me do it, though. I always say, if the cat lets you, then it's okay.
What are you doing, Littles? You're bored. I know you want to go outside.
This is, like, super loose on you now. You can get a 1-card reading right now. You don't have to do anything for a 1-card reading. For 150 crystals, you can do a 3-card reading. And for 500 bits, you can do a 10-card reading. Oh, God, she's comfortable and tired now.
Littles, I gotta do stuff now. You can't be here.
You trying to lick it? Let's see. That's what I mean. And then her fucking... Oh, sweet. A 3-card reading? Yes. And then her tooth gets hooked in my nostril. Which deck would you like? I know you can't see the cards, but just pick one. Just to... The one with the mushroom bag or the one with the black velvet bag? Oh, look at that. 2. This one? Is this mushroom? Okay. This is my homemade bag. Oh, I hate anxiety. Anxiety makes it hard for me to swallow. You guys know that feeling sometimes? I love that I made this bag all by hand. See, I sewed the buttons on there, and I sewed the little loops on there, and I used this fabric, and it's so soft. And that same fabric I use, it's beautiful fabric. And the same fabric I used to make a pillowcase. My favorite pillowcase now. Okay, let's do it. The Deviant Moon deck. That is my speciality. But I haven't used it in a minute, so... Because I used my new one last time. I like it. It was very cheap, but it doesn't matter. I really like it. It has like character. Okay. I can feel that I'm very used to this deck. It flows in my hand, but it's probably because the other cards, because it's brand new, the other cards are still very stiff, and this is like, these are very loose, you know, so. Okay, let's see, Naomi, what we can do, what you got going on. Ooh. Okay. Ah. Nice. Oh, yes. Okay. All good. All of them good. So that's a good start. So we got here 8 of Cups inverted. Okay. Look at her. So you're seeing things through. There's perseverance in whatever you're doing right now in your life. You're seeing things through. You're not abandoning things, and you're doing it. And it's really good that you're sticking by what you're doing, whatever that may be that you have abandoned maybe before, but you're not doing that this time. So that's really good. Ah, look at that. The 4 of Wands. This is calls for domestic life, calls for union, marriage, calls for stability, right? This is really good. So that's something that's happening for you too. Doesn't always have to be necessarily love related, but I don't know, it could be in your case, but it is definitely something that's going on for you. Sorry, sometimes I gotta check this because sometimes it could be okay. Never mind. Thank you for following me, Naomi. That was what I just got on there. Careful, littles. Okay, last card. 9 of Swords inverted. Very good. Okay, this is talking about better health, better outlook, and just no misery. Okay, it's all positive. So really good. This concludes you here, Naomi. This was really great. You had some really good cards there. Very nice. I am very happy about this. I hope so are you. My nose been running. I wake up every morning so fucking.
Littles, do you want a reading? You can't have one. You're a kitty.
So good. Good kitty. Okay, cool. Be careful, cat, please. You can't jump. You're not even supposed to be jumping like that. She jumped all the way off of the chair earlier, and I'm not happy about that because it's dangerous for her little incision there.
Littles, please stop acting up. You're so annoying. You're gonna annoy me all night long.
But that's why I'm letting her play now because I'm hoping that if she kind of gets it out now, see what she does? And then she jumps down. That's not good. If she kind of gets it out now, then maybe she'll be sleeping better tonight and not keeping me up.
Little girl, please. I don't like that. I don't like you there.
Come here. Come here. I don't like that. I don't want you to jump down like that again like you did earlier. Just chill. You guys hear her purring? She's purring loud. Purring to the microphone up there. See, that shit comes. You're welcome. I'm glad. I hope that resonated with you. I hope that was She's interested. Okay, Mom. I know you said that yesterday too. God, don't say that. No, I feel immediately when somebody calls me that, I feel old. I feel. Oh, look at her. She just did that. I feel old when somebody calls me Mom. I don't like that. That right there is probably a good sign that I'm probably never going to be a mom because Mom makes me feel like fucking. Makes me feel like a Karen or something. You know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it. I don't know. It's like. I don't have fun anymore. I just carry a baby and I just have to. I don't know. No, it's probably not like that. I get it. But, my mom wasn't like that either. But I just feel weird when I read it like that, Miguel. You're like, okay, Mom. I'm like, no, please. Littles,
what are you doing? I love you too. I love you too. But you gotta go down, okay? You got to. You can't stand here like this. It's really annoying.
Yeah, guys, redeem your readings. Free card reading, 1 card readings, and 3 card readings for 150 crystals. Cash them in, and I got you. Just remind me too, because last time Kenjin spent a bunch of crystals, and I never got the notification in my Streamlabs. So if you did spend them, just tell me. Because sometimes that fucking Streamlabs is just not accurate. It's not doing the job. Look at how long her tail is. She has like the longest tail. No, miss.
Please, little girl, don't do that.
Look at her. She's so good. She's a good kid. She's starting to squirm around. She wants to play. She wants to act up. Stop acting up. You want to bite my hand? You can't. Poor girl. I don't want her to have that on, but better safe than sorry. Because with Frigga and Freya, I didn't have it on. I didn't need to. They were really good. They were really good at not doing it. But with her, I mean, as soon as she was coming off the anesthesia, she was like wanting to lick there. I'm like, nope. I already know you're gonna be one of those nervous creatures like I am, and you're gonna mess with that fucking incision. Yeah, which was fine. That's fine. You know, that's what it's there for. But I was just so pissed because I felt so bad because I told him, I'm like, nope, you didn't spend any crystals. I don't see any. And then he sends me a screenshots, and I'm like, holy shit. Never. And I showed you guys the video, or I don't know who I showed the video. But it was either you or Kenjin. I took a video of my stream and nothing. You cannot see any messages about getting any crystals. So I was like, that's bullshit. That's why I just kept playing, because I'm like, he redeemed so much. I just keep playing, you know? Look at her just hanging here with her arm all... Look at her.
Littles, you're really bothering me right now. You're hot.
See that fucking little hair flying in front.
Littles.
So I found out something, that cats, when they get declawed, they don't really have pain there in their feet. That's what I'm being told by veterinarian techs. I don't know if I should believe them. I think they're lying. I think it hurts them. You going to my YouTube? Yeah, it's the Sect of the Dragon is the channel. Lils, you really just want... I'm wondering if her eyes are closed. Lils.
What are you doing?
She looks big. She's a baby still, but she looks kind of big now in the camera. Man, you see, I am like a mom, aren't I?
My little, you will always be my baby.
Now, stop with the squirming around. If you're doing... You see her? She wants to play. Now she's using her claws. I'm not dealing with that.
Nah, Littles, no.
Oh, my God. She's really... She's acting up.
Littles, you're acting up.
You're hot. Okay, not with the claws. No claws, no. Oh, wow. She's going, her tail is like going crazy right now.
Little girl, we're not doing this right now. Okay? I can't. I don't want to. Little girl, I don't want to. Go down.
Fucking ridiculous, these animals. I'm so sick of them. I have been literally avoiding my cats lately. I go out there, I feed them, and I run back inside because they have been just so crazy with me lately. Cats that never come in the house just run inside my house now. Like, they are always inside my house. And it's just like, what are you doing? You can't be in here. You're going to pee on everything. Go outside. Because all of my cats are fixed, but because there are so many of them. It's like they will always have this competition about, you know, who's the ruler. So they will always mark the territory and stuff. And it's like, I can't let any of them in. None of them. Except for my one cat Skinny. She's the only one. And she went through a phase too where she did that shit. Oh, thank you, Miguel, for subscribing. See? Yeah, I have that YouTube. And, you know, I have checked my videos on YouTube, and I have seen that my most watched video is my Sect of the Dragon introduction. And I'm kind of happy about that. That's my most watched video. I love it. Because that's, you know, that's what this is all about. My, you know, my sect that I'm trying to build up, you know. So that's my most, I think it has like 36 views or something. Yeah, so people, subscribe to me. If you subscribe to me, you get a free monthly 10-card reading, okay? Which is an extensive reading about everything that you want to know. Yeah, I know, I have 19. Yeah, I knew that. That's pretty good, right? I mean, you know, it's whatever. I'm happy with anything. Anything is good for me, you know? So yeah, if you subscribe to me, you won't have any ads, and you will get a free 10-card reading. Oh, Danger Zone! Let's do it! It's been a minute, I feel like. I haven't seen you here in a minute. I'm glad you're here. Let's fucking do it. Yeah, so if you subscribe, you can get no commercials, and you can get a free monthly 10-card reading. So I would love to be able to give that. I still owe Promethean Hearse. And I still owe one to Mr. Weird. And I still owe 2 to Miguel. I think it's 2 or 3 that you have open that you can cash in at any time. And, you know, as long as you stand subscribe to me, you'll get one every month anyway. I have to kind of keep track of it, but it's okay. You know, because whatever. Who's counting? And the subscription is cheap, guys. I think a subscription, I think only is like $4.99 or $5.99. So that's less than if you were to use bits. So I suggest to use subscribe. And if you pay that every month, then you will always have a 10-card reading every month. So, you know, that's a good deal. That's right. We were supposed to... You have 2 left? Okay. We were supposed to look into that. Yeah, that's weird because I pay $20 a month so that I can be streaming over multiple platforms. Oh, and I did turn on, I listened to my brother and what you said too. I did turn on the past broadcasts being now visible on my Twitch channel. So I really wish I could put my fucking introduction video on there. Maybe I can. If I upload the video from YouTube to my computer, then maybe I can upload it to Twitch. Because that would be something that would be kind of like almost necessary to have in my past broadcasts, you know, or in my videos. So I might just try to check on that tonight and see. Okay, Danger Zone. I think I've shuffled enough. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, nice. You want a 1-card reading, K9? Been a while since I've seen you too. Good to see you. Glad you were here. Okay, so we have the world inverted. Okay. Okay, so meaning frustration, incomplete project, failed endeavors. Okay, unfortunately, that's something that's occurring for you right now, Danger Zone, and it's not really ideal, right? So then we have the 3 of Swords inverted. Okay. It's been a while, so I have to kind of use my booklet. If I can fucking ever find it in here. What the hell is this shit now? You are frustrated? Okay. Am I fucking nuts right now? Oh, there it is. Jesus. Yeah, I knew this was his... It's okay, little girl. I'm sorry. Extreme sorrow, loss of a loved one, emotional misery. I knew that was it. Okay, K9, I'll get to you right as soon as I'm done here. Is there a particular reason why you're so frustrated? Because this is really not good at all. The frustration, the emotional misery, the sorrow, that's bad. Now, the star is something that you do have as well, though, and the star is huge. Okay, see her pouring liquid into a crystal pool. It's really good. The star is, the main thing about the star is hope, okay? Hope and, let's see, sign of good things, renewed faith, fulfillment in life's pleasures. That sucks. That's always the worst pain to go through. I know from personal experience. But yeah, that you have that. Think about that. So that's something that's, I feel like that's something that's going to come to you. And you're going to find that happiness again. It might be a while, but hold on to that star. The star is hope, you know. Fulfillment of life's pleasures, you know, good things to begin, you know. So that concludes you here, Danger Zone. That's pretty good, though. That's not bad at all. You know, it's talking about your you know, your feelings that you have right now that are not so positive, but it's also talking about improvement that will occur, you know. Oh, okay. So did you split off the contact then with that person? So K9, I'm doing you now, okay? Yeah. But it's not, they left your life, or did you like kick them out of your life? Because if you made that decision, then you can reverse that and you can, you know, reconcile. But if they decided that, then, you know, it might be a little more tricky. Oh, it was both. Okay. Almost had a feeling. Well, then maybe there can be reconciliation in some way. You know? Alright. K9. Let's see what we got for you here. Okay, interesting. Okay, so we get the 8 of Wands inverted. Okay. So this is talking about stagnation in life, jealousy, domestic woes, however you pronounce it. Sorry, my nose. Envy, yeah, and jealousy. So that's something that's going on with you right now. I don't know if you can relate or resonate, but that's something that's going on. Now, the 5 of Pentacles. Inverted. Really good, okay? New job opportunity possibly. Better outlook. Improved outlook. Better times. New employment. That's good. That's really good that you have that. So that there, you know, so this is just something, I almost feel like this could be maybe in your subconscious and you're not really realizing it, you know? Sometimes if it's very mild too, or, you know, you're not really paying really that much attention, it can be something that you're not really, aware that this is happening. I think everybody goes to that. Okay, makes sense. Good. Now this is a little. Oh wow, that's good. So the Hierophant inverted. That's not really good either. The Hierophant is one of my favorite cards. It's kind of talking about like unorthodox ways in a way. Impotence and poor advice. I feel like this is because somebody around you kind of pushed you into a wrong direction, in a way. So that's what I'm seeing there. So that concludes you here, K9. So better times and improved outlook with your new employment. That is what that Five of Pentacles was talking about. So that's positive. So just focus on that. The other things are just feelings, right? The other things are just like things that are inside of you, But that in particular is something that's is something outwardly that's occurring around you, So focus on that. That's good. Embrace that new employment. I think this is a good change for you, and I think that you made the right decision, and just stick with it. It's in your card. It's big. It was in your cards. It's a big sign. So, yeah, guys. So, redeem your free one card reading. Or cash in your crystals for 3 card readings. And if you want a big reading, you spend your bits. But subscribe. Subscribe to me. You will get no ads if you subscribe to me. Also, you will get a free monthly 10 card reading, okay? So that would be technically cheaper for you. If you subscribe to me, it would be cheaper for you, if you did it that way. So you will get every month that you subscribe to me, you get one free 10 card reading. And then you can spend your crystals and bits in between, on 1 and 3 card readings. I think the no ads is totally worth it too, honestly, for $4.99 or whatever it is, because it's like, I get so irritated, I need to subscribe to my brother when I watch him, but it's like my brother's like, no, don't subscribe to me, don't do that, don't do that. And I'm like, I need to, because you're in the middle of talking about something so great, and an ad comes on. It's like, oh my fuck. And I watch them all the time, so subscribe, people. Follow my channel, please. I need the support. I need to build up, this educational center. So send me your crystals, send me your bits, send me your support. Follow me, subscribe to me, I have all my information is in my about info on Twitch. So you can check that out if you want to see what else I have going on. These are all my paintings here on this side. I have many of them for sale if anybody's interested, and if not, you can just go and look at them, if you just want to look at art, because I don't have much money to spend on art, and I just do most of it myself, but I really like going on other people's stuff sometimes and just browsing, and just like putting, in an Etsy store, because I have my own Etsy store too, and just put a heart, like, just to show them, like, wow, I love it, and people do it to mine too, and I really like that. So yeah, check out my artwork. I do commissions, I do logos for bands, for businesses, graphic design, I do everything, acrylic art, I do crafts, I'm a shamanka. I drive out whatever you want me to drive out as well, or in, for that matter. So, yeah, people, subscribe. And cash in your crystals for these 3 card readings. This is fun. This is working good. I like it. And if you want a free 1 card reading, just say the word. I think I still have the... If you do ! tarot, then you're in line for a reading, and you get your 1 card reading. So, follow me on my TikTok too. I have that now. I have videos on there. I have live reels on there, or shorts, or whatever you want to call that stuff on there, that show me painting it or drawing or whatever. I do anime as well. Or manga. I'm pretty well versed with that because I've been doing all of that for a long time, but for years I was really focusing on the mangas because I really got into it a lot, so I'm good at that. I can draw you any manga that you want, from any of your favorites, video games or shows or whatever. But I do want to thank anybody and everybody for following, for subscribing, for sharing. Share my stuff. If you like my content, please share. Trying to gain a following, Trying to give back to the community as well by doing this, because I know that we live in very uncertain times right now, and it's just like people are very withdrawn and people are very anxiety riddled and depressed, and I feel like when you reach out to me and you want to know what goes on, if I can give you a reading so you can have a little bit of peace of mind, I feel like this is a good thing. I feel like it will help you guys, so support me as I will support you. You know what I really don't understand? What is that? Nope, that's not it. Nope. The header. That's what that is. Ah. I'm ruining stuff right now, aren't I? I don't care. I gotta do it. Damn, I can't believe my nose is so fucking... God. I'm telling you, I cannot live in Florida. I hate it here. Ah, see, everything was messed up again in my Streamlabs. No, little girl, you cannot be on my lap right now. Please, I'm hot. She is just driving me insane. Ah, too much. Okay, that's better. Yeah, okay. Yes, there we go. All right, guys, I'm waiting. I see I got 9 people in here. I'm waiting. Cash in your 1-card readings. 1-card readings. Ugh. Or your 3-card readings. Or your 10-card readings. Oh, that feels really good right now. What is this? Oh. Not fanning myself with that card. Thank you, everybody, for coming in and watching. Even so, there's a lot of silence, but I do appreciate you guys lurking and all that. That is awesome. At this time, I would long be off already, actually. I came on way too late tonight, but I explained it to my loyal fleshlings. I had stuff I had to do. Adult things that needed to be discussed and planned prior to this engagement. It took all a little bit longer. Okay, I see nothing there, so I'm just staying here. But I hope everybody's having a good night. I did not pick a topic today to talk about for our educational services because I thought I was just going to be in here for a little bit, and just give a couple of readings. But I promise that tomorrow is Tuesday. Tomorrow I will have something prepared that we can discuss again. Okay, and even so, I always want to encourage all of you guys, bring in a topic, any type of topic of, regarding spirituality, connected with theology, religion, any type of Satanism, Christianity, paganism, whatever it is that you want that connects Hinduism, whatever it is, anything and everything that is, you would regard as, being a part of the spiritual subject, right? Because that's what we discuss here in my channel. And I'm always encouraging you guys to bring in, parallels between different spiritual religions, etc., etc., because that's really what excites me to do this here, and that's what I'm striving for all of us to do together. So, like I said, I didn't have anything prepared tonight because I wanted to make it a quick stream, but I'm still here. I still see, some of you viewing. So if you want a one card reading, just call out. Just say you want one, and I'll throw a card out for you. And if you want a 3 card reading, just cash in your crystals, so... No, that's totally fine, Flora Metal. That's totally fine. You contribute. You do contribute. When I talked about Yggdrasil last time, you contributed to that. Oh my god, my cat, she's sitting there, down there by my feet, and she's like just staring at me and just nodding out. Because she's just like, I guess it's like stimulating to her. And she's like nodding out. Hi, Lil. I know. Just lay down, little girl. It's okay. But you guys know what that means. She's sleeping now, and then when I'm sleeping, guess what she's going to be doing? Not sleeping. Fuck's sake. You take a 1 card? Okay, let's do it. Yes, very good. Look at that, Jess. I said your real name, whatever. Wheel of Fortune. So this is fucking wonderful. So this is talking about... Thank you, Solar. Thank you for following. Wheel of Fortune. Now, obviously, what can we know that it talks about? It talks about chance. It talks about positive things occurring. Let me find the right words. That's good. I'm glad you got that. That's so awesome. Because when you get a 1 card reading, it can be absolutely 50-50. It can be so fortune, chance, unplanned happenings, fate, destiny. It's looking out for you. That is good. Things are falling into place. Fate is on your side, seemingly. That's good. I don't understand. Thank you for following, Solar, but for some reason... It said that you followed me, but it's not showing up, is it? Are you on the Facebook? No. I don't see you here either. That's so weird. My fucking... Guys, if I don't say anything because you guys are subscribing or something, my stuff is messing up. Oh, hi, Solar. Good. You're in chat. Okay. Yeah, if like, for instance, there's supposed to be, I have an alert box right here. It's supposed to flash when somebody, and it didn't do it. And it only does it when it wants to do it. It's so shitty, man. Make life a picnic? You're just ants at a picnic, man. But thank you for following, Solar. Would you like a 1 card reading? I know my Streamlabs is always messed up. Almost every time I open it, I don't know if you know anything about this stuff, but it's like all my sources are gone. My stuff is all moved around. Some things are just disappeared, and it's just like something is now behind the other. It's fucking nuts. Something changed size suddenly, and I leave it just like this. I go out, good night, and nothing. I come back and chaos. So are you kidding me right now? Alright. Let me shuffle these cards for you, Solar. I like that. Solar F. I'm going to say Solar Flare. That's what you meant. I like it. Solar flares are so bad, though, but not really, though, They're just going to wipe us out one day. Finally. Wish they didn't wipe out the animals, but I guess, and the plants, but humans are okay. I'm fucked up, guys. Unfollow. She's fucked. Look
Littles? Are you crying? Is she staring? Do you guys see my cat back there? She's sitting on my chair and she's staring in the mirror, and not the mirror of my thingy, but the mirror next to it. That is a stand-up mirror, and she's just staring into it. And now she's meowing because she's seeing herself. Littles, little bitsy bitsy. Oh God, she wants to see her little boyfriend so bad, and she can't. Here we go, Solar. Oh. So this is the 10 of Wands. So, seemingly you're carrying an extremely heavy burden, okay? And it's really, really weighing on you. It's to the point where you cannot take it anymore. But despite of that, you are still continuing to carry this burden and you're still moving forward. So, it's good. But whatever that is that rests on your shoulders, it is a lot. And you are struggling, but you are pushing through. So that's, that is positive. Littles, you hear a little meow? It's so cute. Littles, it's you in the mirror. It's you. It's not another kitty. It's just you. Cute. You're welcome. You're welcome. So, yep. That's that. I should just put that there. Yep. Yep. So that is that. All right, who wants to be up next? She's meowing into the mirror. She thinks it's another cat. At that age, they still can recognize themselves in the mirror. The older they get, they do not recognize anything in the mirror anymore. At least not as themselves. That is a fact. Because their conscience is not built that way that they can know that that's them in the mirror. Littles, please stop crying. And now she's sitting over there and she looks out the window and she can see her brothers and sisters down there playing in the yard. And she's sad. She wants to be there, but not yet. Not yet, Littles. Couple of days, okay? I promise. I'm sorry, my baby. We have to be safe, okay? Don't look at me like that. Oh my God. Alright, anybody else want a reading? Please let me know. And people, subscribe. If you want no commercial interruptions, you must subscribe. If you want a free 10-card reading, you must subscribe. She is so good, too. She is so good. She drives me crazy. I said that earlier. I can't sleep because she has to be staying in my room right now. I just got her spayed. So, the incision has to heal completely. Or enough for her to be able to be with the other cats outside again. And she goes crazy at night. She wants to go out, and I cannot sleep. But she is a good cat, she's a good kitten. She has not destroyed, she hasn't even thrown anything over in my room. And you guys see, I have my altar, I have so much shit in here. She hasn't even thrown anything over. Meow, I know. Little girl, please, don't cry. You're so good, Littles. So she's a good cat, and I feel bad for her. But she has to... It's too dangerous. It's too dangerous. There are other cats out there that will also come on my property. My cats, all of them mainly stay on my property. There's 2 or 3 that will leave the property. But the rest of my cats... Oh my God! Thank you for subscribing! Yay! That is so awesome. Thank you. Solar, you're my 5th subscriber. I'm excited. You had that? Yeah, that's so cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. That made my night. Woohoo! Yeah, so you do get a 10-card reading for that. if you want it. But you don't have to get it right now. You can also wait if you want. It's up to you. As long as you stay subscribed to me each month you get a reading. So you don't have to cash them in. You can cash them in, and in 3 months from now, if you're still subscribed to me, you have 3 readings. You can cash them in any time you want. You can just say, hey, Dragana, I'm ready for my 3 readings right now, or whatever. Yeah, sure. And no ads now. You can hear me without interruption. Isn't that great? Littles, you can't. Oh my God, see? She's so sad. Nah. But yeah, man, I'm so excited. Thank you for subscribing. Woo! Sick. Really cool. Yeah, it brings me closer to my goal. The goal has changed now, of course. It is not the PC anymore. I'm not doing this. Okay, that's cool. But I'm gonna change it tomorrow for my stream. But this is gonna be going toward a guitar amp now. So, okay, we'll do a 10-card reading right now. Perfect. Let's see. Okay, perfect. Now, what is going on with you presently? That's the first thing we're looking at, and that is this card. Whew, that's kind of going kind of right in there. Okay, it's a King of Swords inverted here. Okay, so that is of brutality, unfair judge, and selfishness. So that doesn't mean that it's you being that way. Could, but it could also mean that it's somebody that's directly about you, around you, that is that way. Maybe a boss, or maybe somebody like a guardian or something like that. But something like that is happening with you currently, with a person around you, or you are acting like this. I would hope not, but I don't know. So something like this, cruelty, unfairness, brutality, and unfair judge, and selfishness. Okay, that's happening. So let's check on your past. What happened in the past? Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay, the devil. Littles. She's rubbing her cone against the wall somewhere. Oh, against the mirror. I'm sorry, Littles. So in the past, there was some obsessive behavior. There was some obsessive desires, oppression, material bondage, evil fantasies. Okay. So, evil, that's kind of a subjective, but in a way, like maybe unorthodox to other people, right? So something like that was going on within yourself in the past. Okay, now let's look your subconscious. Littles, you can't go outside. Your subconscious, how is it influencing you? Let's check it out. Okay. 8 of Pentacles inverted. So this is kind of a reflection. Right? I thought you had the 10 of Wands earlier, right? I think that was you, or was that Danger Zone? No, I think that was you. So this kind of resonates with that. So that's the 8 of Pentacles inverted. So it's kind of like subconsciously you're not really the ambition is not really there right now, okay? It's kind of like it's poor workmanship, whatever it may be. Could be a job, could be a hobby, could be whatever it is. It's carelessness, sloppy work, and laziness. Okay, that's something that's going on in your subconscious, right? Your subconscious is not really how do I best describe it? There's not really much there. You're just kind of letting your spirit just hang. You know what I mean? That's I guess the best way to put it. That's unfortunately something that's happening right now, but that's not always a really bad thing. But the sloppiness and laziness is maybe not so good. So we'll wait for this card here to see, how is this really influencing you? How bad is it really? Claws right into my fucking leg. Ow. Okay. Littles, you gotta sit down. You gotta stop bothering me here. Now let's check on your secret desires and wishes. Okay, that's this next card. Littles, stop it, please. Go there or something. Oh, good. The Magician. The Magician is wonderful to have. So you really desire and you wish. It's literally the opposite of this card. Like your wish, really deeply wishing, is that you. Okay, Littles. No. She's going crazy. Please. I know you want to go outside. You can't. It is for you to gain and hone your oh, hi, Bloodtastic. To hone your manual dexterity, skilled hands, discovering your creative abilities, your creative potential, putting creativity to use, emerging talent. Okay, so that's something that you really want, that you're really wishing for, so that's really good. Like your desires are not what's actually currently inside of you. Your desires is what you're striving to do, right? And that is going away from that. So that's good. Okay, that's really good. So hidden forces, what can we see there? Oh, Justice. So a strong force with you is a strong character. Okay, a strong character. It is striving pretty much for the right thing. Okay, balance and fairness. That is a secret force that's driving you. That works for you. That's pushing you forward. So you really have some good stuff going forward. You have strength, you have thoughts, you have a will, and things that you want, and you're trying to push for those. And so that's really good. Okay, that's good. So let's look at events yet to come. What can we see there? Okay. Page of Pentacles inverted. So there will be a time in your future where you're going to be a little bit reluctant to make progress. You're going to be a little bit stubborn and a little bit against progress and new things. Okay, you're going to be opposed to new ideas. You're going to be more rebellious and more closed-minded. That's going to be a short period that will occur to you in your future. Okay, so be mindful of that. Okay, it's unfortunate, but that is something. But it's not going to be a long period. I can know it's not a long period. It's going to be a couple of months or so where you're just kind of going to be acting like that. But maybe there can be a trigger that will cause you to be like this too. Cat, you got to stop doing that. But yeah, oh my God. Cat, honestly. See, she's aggravating. And that's what she does at night when I try to sleep. That's what I'm trying to say. Moving on. Deanna, you gotta go. Come on now. Go there. I cannot work like this. Sorry, kitty. Surrounding environment. How is it influencing you? Let's check. Good. Positive. 4 of Wands here. Okay. So it talks about domestic life. It talks about stability. It talks about marriage coming together. It's positive. Okay. So in your surroundings, you find yourself in a good place. Stay there. Strong foundations. Really good. Okay. So whatever is in your environment right now, stick to that because it works out well for you. So moving on, people around you, how are they influencing you? What goes on there? Oh man, I can't believe you have that. So strength inverted, kind of self-explanatory. Somebody around you is causing you to not be in really strong in a strong place. Okay, they're kind of pushing you to the point of defeat, which is weird because your desires are screaming something very opposing to this. Okay, but there's somebody around you that is almost like they don't want to see you succeed. Okay, they're pushing you to the brink of feeling defeated. So I don't know if you know who that is. I don't know if you have discovered that yet, that this is happening, because sometimes we're not quite aware that these things are going on. But yeah, defeat and surrender. Okay, so somebody, because this is about persons in your environment, so somebody in your environment is pushing you in the wrong path, and you should maybe consider not being around them anymore. I don't know if you can resonate or relate, but let's look at your spirituality. Okay, how is that going? How's that? That's a very important card here. Ah, crap. Okay, the Three of Cups inverted. So your spirituality is not... Oh my God. Littles, come on. Now, go down. Go down. Okay, so your spirituality is not really there, okay? It's like there's an illness to it. There's an illness. It's not really healthy, your spirituality. And it's causing, loss of life's pleasures, right? So maybe kind of working on that a little bit more can bring you up in a bit. Oh my goodness. Little girl. Oh my God. You guys. Come up then, you stupid little animal. Oh my God. She just hit herself in the face with... My hand was there and she jumped up and was like, bam. I've never seen a cat drop like that. Oh my God, Littles, calm down, please. It looked like I knocked her out, but I didn't. She just like bumped her head and fucking fell. Stop it. You're going crazy. God. Yeah, okay, so spirituality needs work. Just like this cat needs time out. Yes, exactly. Yeah, so it is suggestive that it can help you. It can help you with this that occurred to you in the past. It can help you with this little hurdle that you will face in the future. And it can help your subconscious, because like I always say, that these cards, they align the subconscious with the spirituality. They go kind of hand in hand. So you sorry, I keep seeing her do that shit. I wish I would have had that on video now. Littles, lay down, stop it. She's so stupid. Littles, go lay down. Oh my God, she clawed the shit out of my leg. So sorry, Solar. Like, this is fucking nuts. Shit is fucking nuts here. Final outcome. This is your final outcome. Let's check it out. That is good. That's a good thing. Knight of Cups. It's been a while, so I want to make sure I read the right thing. Romantic. Someone who offers... Littles, go away. Go away. You're driving me nuts. Lay down there. Lay there. She's not one. She wants to come right back. No. Littles, please. Baby, lay down. Come on. Someone who offers new ideas to a situation. Offer of opportunity. That is your yeah, cabin fever. That's exactly what it is. That's your final outcome. That is awesome. That's a perfect outcome. So your final outcome, somebody will be around you. There will be opportunities for you. It's wonderful. It's a good final outcome. So that concludes you here, Solar. Sorry about this fucking chaotic, dramatic craziness. Little girl. I love you, Littles. But you are fucking not making this easy here. I can't believe her. Knocked herself out. She's straight up. God, that picture keeps going through my head. Oh, good. I'm glad you can resonate with that. That's good. That's good. So I did my job well. So then really focus on that. Yeah, and that's spirituality, You should get in there. You know, maybe just do some reading on it or something. You know, I mean, I don't know what is your orientation when it comes to that, but, you know, sometimes just little things can really go a long way. You know what I mean? Yeah, maybe just read, you know, read about it, or maybe even do like a little meditative session. You know, meditation, people always think that you have to sit there for hours and invest like so much time, but you don't. You can really, I mean, 15, 20 minutes, you know, you should give yourself, but you can really do a meditational thing. You know, there's very easy and many different ways of meditating, you know. Really just kind of go within yourself just for a little bit and see, you know, and don't force it, kind of let it whatever happens. It's part of it. It's supposed to happen, and you will discover things, and you will notice things and feel things and see things, even maybe with your inner eye, that are very unexpected to you, and they're going to surprise you, and they're going to show you some different things that you didn't realize before. You know what I mean? Or that you never even really thought about or anything like that. So it can be a very interesting and fun journey, you know, and it can bring you closer to your spirit, you know, to your soul, how you really are and who you really are, you know, despite this mortal shell, you know. So you can do that, or, you know, just take a walk in the woods without anything, you know, just silence. You know, do that. Ground yourself with bare feet. You know, let your electrons leave your body through your feet into the earth, and let the earth's electrons enter your body through your feet. Exchange. You know, it'll give you like a tingling in your body. You know, but it's a good, it's a positive. You know, so yeah, sure. Yeah, I hope this, you know, I hope this helped, and I really hope this can be, you know, this can really work. So, but yeah, guys, I think, like, because it is now 11:30, unfortunately, I wish I didn't have to work tomorrow, but I do. So I kind of do have to kind of start heading out now soon. So, but wow, I want to say, what a stream. That was awesome. I cannot believe it actually ended up being like this, when all I wanted to do is just come in here real quick and just say, hey guys, sorry for not being here. But, you know, I do have to go, because I have to try to get some kind of sleep with the cat, you know, acting the way she is, and she's upset right now. She's just sitting there with her head down. Oh my God, I hate seeing her like that. She looks depressed. Poor girl. Oh, let me look at my multi-chat real quick. I think I see somebody in there. Hello, Dawn. Miguel, you're in there. Good night, Florida Metal. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Dawn. Yeah, I'm heading out now, unfortunately, because I have to work tomorrow, so I have to cut this a little short tonight. But yeah. Oh, good. Okay, good. Good, Miguel. I'm glad you got that working, because I was wondering, but I don't know. Hopefully you can go live on there too. So yeah, I really want to thank everybody so much for coming tonight. I want to thank, you know, Miguel. I want to thank Dawn. I want to thank Danger Zone. I want to thank Bloodtastic. I want to thank Miguel. I want to thank Promethean. We have work to do. I know. I want to thank, who else was in here? I want to thank Florida Metal, K9, and I really want to thank Solar for subscribing today. That really fucking made my night. Thank you, Naomi, for being here too. But yeah, that was so awesome. My 5th subscriber. I'm like stoked, and I'm just so excited, and I feel like that I can conquer the world. You know, like just that made me just so change my whole outlook. Because I've been a bit down. It's because I've been very stressed with a lot of things going on, and I've just not been really, I've been in kind of a really weird place where I'm like depressed, but then I'm like angry too, and then I'm like angry, and then I'm depressed. It's really weird. Like, I don't know what's been going on, but I've been in a weird place, and I feel like I don't really have much support in that, you know what I mean? So I'm kind of just going through that on my own. But when I come here in the chat, then I really feel so much better because you guys are so supportive of me and so helpful and everything. Oh, thank you, Dyslexic Witch, for following. Hello. That's so cool. That's a cool name. Thank you for following. Yeah, so I'm really so appreciative of all of you guys, and without you, you know, nothing would occur, you know. So I'm very, very grateful. I'm grateful that I have, you know, my little clique here that comes to see me, and my fleshlings, you know, you guys are my fleshlings, and I enjoy every stream that I do, even when there's only 2 of you in here. It doesn't matter, you know, because it means the world to me, you know, that I have you guys. So I'm very excited. Thank you, Dyslexic Witch, for following too, you know. So yeah, unfortunately I have to cut that short. But what we're going to do though is we're gonna raid somebody's channel tonight. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. And let's see. I feel like I know how to do it. Oh, wait a minute. Alright, guys. So, we're going to raid my brother Erali, okay? And he probably has some good in store. So, stick around. Yep, we're going to raid Erali. So, stick around, guys. I want to thank all of you guys so much for coming. Thank you. I'll be here tomorrow, guys. I'll be here tomorrow, hopefully earlier this time, okay? And thank you again, Solar, for subscribing. Thank you again, Promethean, for being my moderator. Oh, thank you, Solar. That's so sweet that you said that. That means so much to me. Wow. That's awesome. And thank you, Miguel, for all the help you're putting in there to getting me all my stuff running, my computer and everything. That is so wonderful. I'm like, I was so lost, and you fucking came there and fucking helped me, and I'm like, damn, thank you. I can't thank you guys enough. So I'll be back tomorrow, guys, okay? So don't forget, we're going to raid our rally now. And I wanna say, don't forget to mourn those in spiritual turmoil. And I see you tomorrow. Tschüss, zdravo, and bye. Okay, we're doing this. Let's go. Raid now.
Freedom to pick one. Your champion. Well, hello everyone. Welcome all the raiders. How's it going? How's it going? We're having some really great matches right now.
Alright, guys.
Some really good
Check him out.
And now that
My brother is very